We get them dang grunge horns up for Johnny B, because he's a grunge master. He loves, he loves it. I love me some grunge too. There ain't nothing wrong with loving grunge. But these guys surpassed grunge. The label fell off them. Soundgarden. We are back with Soundgarden today, and we're doing the song Fresh Tendrils. Now, that doesn't speak to me in a language that I understand, because I've never listened to the Super Unknown record, which, by the way, I just wanted to find the Super Unknown record, but I can't do that. It has to be a Super Unknown Deluxe or a Super Unknown 20th Anniversary version or a Super Unknown Super Deluxe edition of the version. But the just regular Super Unknown is not on the list. So it's just when you've got a gravy boat, right? You just keep filling it full. We need more for the taters over here. But we're going to listen to Fresh Tendrils. And that doesn't speak to me in a way, but Johnny B says we got to check it out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to learn about Soundgarden, run through a bit of their history, and then we're going to listen to that song. Of course, Chris Cornell, rest in peace to that fine mastery of voiceage. Soundgarden, 8.7 million monthly listeners to the Spotify account. I almost feel like there should be more than that. Is that weird? Top 5 jams from this fine band. Wouldn't be mine, but Black Hole Sun, 873 million plays. Fell on black days. In the second slot, 225 million plays. Spoonman, Come Together with Your Hands and Save Me, 234 million plays. And then right here, I love this song, Outshined, from the Badmotorfinger record, 122 million plays. And Burden in My Head, which doesn't ring a bell to me, and 87 million. 845,875 people would say, Shane, what's wrong with your brain? I know what Burden in My Hand is. Look into these albums really quickly, guys, okay? Louder Than Love, yes, 1988. Badmotorfinger comes out. That's when I get it for Christmas. I got the money. I got what my grandma gave me, my grandpa gave me, and all of my relatives gave me. I got some money. I went down to the record store and I bought this when it came out that Christmas, 1991. And that's a 25th anniversary edition. Super Unknown Super Deluxe. You got Super Unknown Deluxe Edition. You got Super Unknown 20th anniversary version. Then you got Down on the Upside, 1996, live on I-5. Did they do a concert where they were on the freeway? I want to say they did do that. Commentary, you got King Animal Deluxe version, and then there's a commentary version of that. Screaming Life / FOP, I don't know what that is. Badmotorfinger Super Deluxe. Ultra Mega OK expanded reissue, and finally, in 2019, Live from the Artist's Den. Now, a few weeks ago, we did who? Bunch of heavy metalers doing Soundgarden songs, King Ultra Mega, and that cover was pretty dang good. All right, let's look into the related artists for this. Okay, it's going to be all the big timers, all the grunge, all of it. Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots, the Smashing Pumpkins, of course, Billy Corgan. Pearl Jam, of course, Eddie Vedder. Rage Against the Machine, Tom Morello. Foo Fighters, that rascal. Dave Grohl, what he's out there doing. Nirvana, Audio Slave, Tool, Temple of the Dog, Queens of the Stone Age, and Black Sabbath. So, just the highest regards to them. Look into the bio ever so quickly, and then we're going to get into the song. And you got a live shot of him. And he's up there and said, well, we're going to do a tune now. It's called Black Hole Sun. The bass player's patiently waiting for that. So they could get doing it. He says, hold on, it's a-coming. Soundgarden carved out a place for heavy metal in alternative rock. What the hell is this? I just got some kind of freaking code. Someone sent me a text message. Oh, God, that just takes me right out of it. Doesn't it take you out? Soundgarden carved out a place for heavy metal in alternative rock. They were not the first band to draw upon the heavy, sludgy sounds of the 70s. The group picked up a thread left hanging from fellow Seattle rockers Green River. Grunge pioneers who favored the scuzzy rock of the Stooges, and they shared Jane's Addiction's love of grandiose heavy rock. That took me right out of it. Because I'm sitting there reading and then someone dings me. And then that thing pops down and covers what I'm reading. And I don't care what they got to say. Literally. All right, guys, it's time. Let's go to it. Where is it? Super unknown. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? I want to go to the lowest one. Super unknown. Super deluxe, I guess. Johnny B says, Fresh Tendrils is on the menu, sir. Would you care for a big plate of that? And I say, yes, indeed, I do. Looks like it's a double CD. Do they do any bad songs? I don't know. This is the Titty Pie. We go into Soundgarden land right now with Fresh Tendrils. And we just put our suction cups all over it. Kim Thale on the guitar. Matt Cameron back there on the hi-hats. Never heard this and I love it. They have the original sound. This sounds like Fresh Tendrils. He's gonna let it out. What's the bass player's name? Voice is so good. His voice makes you go, every time. Should have listened to this record. Just original, aren't they? I don't think I've ever heard this song. What's the back? Marchy vibe drum, you know how to play. Thought I kept hearing the drum. This is fun. Rattlesnakes walking through the desert or something. I like it. Interesting kind of music. That riff at least. Boy, he's a treasure, isn't he? sorrow in his lyrics. Literally, throw yourself away. Everything you were taught, everything you know, everything you're thinking. Finesseful player. Well, I thought that was delightful. Damn, this sounds like Entombed. 4th of July. I know why. Well, that was a tasty damn jam, what I just heard there, because I'd never heard that before in my life. Unless, you know, somewhere in the 2000s or whenever that came out, I was getting a tattoo, you know, or something. And the guy was like, "Sit down, man. We're going to put that daisy on you that's got it's just a little rabbits," whatever. You know, and he's listening to the record. Basically what I was saying is if someone was listening to the record and I was not aware of what it was, maybe that song was on, but I'd never heard that before, and I thought that was pretty damn good. So, Johnny B, you've done a fine thing. Now it's your turn. I know, you think, wait, no, the video's not over? No, it's not over. Because now what we do is you get in the comments below and tell me exactly what you think of Soundgarden. I don't want this fluffy shit. I say, they're cool. I want to know how did they impact your life? That's what I'm talking about. I want to hear the story of you walking into the record store and saying, "I want to get louder than love." Or walking into the store and saying, "I want to get that record what has Black Hole Sun on it." Or even walking into the store late in there. You get it. Do that now. Good, great, fantastic. Shane, yes, indeed, Soundgarden is my all-time favorite band, and I'm going to tell you a few fun stories, some factoids, tidbits, a biography about this, my all-time favorite band. Tell you about the tattoo that I got, bizarrely enough, down by the place you were at. Tell you about my all-time favorite albums, all-time favorite songs. What was the tune that turned you on to Soundgarden? What did you think of the Temple of the Dog? What do you think of Chris Cornell? What did you think of Audio Slave? You put it all down there. Or you can say, not good, not great. Shane, nothing appealed to me. It was like I was just sitting there blankly. It was almost as if the song wasn't even playing and I was sitting in pure silence. I didn't even respond to anything. It didn't do anything physically to me, emotionally to me. So I don't want it, don't need it, never going to listen to it again because I didn't hear anything. All of that can be put in the comments below, don't you know? If you got a request, want to see it on the channel, hit the links, the comments. That's it. Johnny B, I'll see you, and I know I will, over there in the Jive Talking with Shane Diablo, the fine podcast that I have 191 episodes of. Here we go. Soundgarden.